All right, welcome to the Bitcoin Radio Network. I'm Crypto Famous. We got a great show lined up for you today. We're going to be talking about Amazon joins Coinbase. What's that all about? You're going to stay tuned today and find out. We got a great hour packed of news for you as well. So when I get right back after this quick station, we will jump into an hour packed full of news. You guys are going to love today. We'll be right back. Right, welcome back, welcome back. See, it's just a quick little entry there. We're trying to follow them YouTube guidelines. So, all right, today we usually start out with comments. We're going to hold the comments until the end of the program, so you guys check them out back at towards the end of the program. We're changing it up a little bit. We got a great hour packed full of really cool news. Even a time traveler, yeah, that's right, we're going to cover a time traveler is jumping into crypto. It's pretty cool. And one of the most coolest things is Amazon joins Coinbase. What is this all about, Famous? We're going to jump into all that. We're going to get you up to date on what we've been doing at the website, man. It's packed full of new goodies. Get over to www.bitcoinradionetwork.io. Check it out, man. We got a lot of cool stuff over there, man. Our own YouTube. This YouTube channel is embedded right into the website, CoinMarketCap. There's a lot of great features there, chat room. And everybody's, where's the chat room? It's in the live video player. So you go on the live video 24/7 live tab, and you can click on it. We got great music too, you guys. I think you guys will really enjoy it. So take a visit over there, packed full of news and events going on. If you're looking to go to Dubai, I think we got a great offer there. Get you 33% off, or not Dubai, but Malta. I think we're going to get discounts for everybody for like 33% off. We'll be doing an interview with that crew here very soon. Very excited to bring that team on as well. I'm Crypto Famous. We'll be right back after this, guys.
BRN, Bitcoin Radio Network.
All right, jumping right into the headline news here today. It is Hump Day Wednesday. That's right, it is Wednesday the 8th of 2018. All right, August 8th. Amazon executive joins Coinbase. All right, what is this all about? Talents flock to crypto despite the market's instability right now. So anytime we hear any news with Coinbase, a lot of people start to jump all over it. All right, but check this out. This article is good, guys. Coinbase hiring more executives. Tim Wagner, who had started the general manager of several Amazon Web Services and business units, including AWS Lambda, Amazon API Gateway, and AWS serverless app repository, and also spent several years in various high-profile managerial positions at Microsoft. And he joined the Coinbase team on Monday. Tim Wagner will be helping to create the world's most open, secure, accessible financial system, according to his LinkedIn profile. He is also responsible for hiring engineering roles in San Francisco, New York, and Chicago. So this is not just some guy off the corner over here. This is a very big addition to the Coinbase family, and you can see with all where he's worked, Microsoft, etc. So hey, this is no joke, guys. This is going to be good for Coinbase. Tim is passionate about the Coinbase mission, and he is aligned with our values, and he has deep experience in leading great technical organizations. And that's where that value that Coinbase is going to be bringing to that by adding this gentleman to the team. These qualities, along with his engineering knowledge, make him the ideal addition to our team, wrote Coinbase's CEO Brian Armstrong in a blog post. The addition of the distinguishing industry executives to Coinbase's team strengthens its position as one of the top cryptocurrency exchanges globally. Earlier this year, Coinbase had hired Jeff Horowitz, ex-Pershing's executive, its chief compliance officer, and Rachel Horowitz, ex-Twitter and Facebook interactions director, in the role of vice president of communications. Coinbase is stepping up their game. Why? Because they're making a lot of money last year. I mean, most of their money came in during the month, I believe, November and December. And I think if we boil it down, Coinbase's majority of their money came in December of last year. I think I reported on that last week sometime. And I broke it down where they were, how much they were making. But anyways, to keep this on target here, Coinbase's money came in so great last year because of the Bitcoin rise. All right, and everybody FOMO'd right in December. You guys got in at the wrong time if you got in December. You should have been back in, February. But that's okay. You got to get in. You got to learn. And now we're all waiting for that bull run to hit again. Is that going to happen? Well, the SEC, they said no. We're going to talk about that as well. All right, so let's check this out. Coinbase, however, is not the only cryptocurrency platform which has been making news. It's its talent acquisition feats. The Winklevoss brothers cryptocurrency exchange Gemini recently hired former New York Stock Exchange executive Robert Cornish and its chief technology officer. So this is good. These are these big exchanges that we use. So it's good to see them putting good people behind them to run that organization, to keep it safe and secure for each and every one of us out there as investors out there. The cryptocurrency wallet blockchain hired top Goldman Sachs executive Bernie Megan as head of the institutional sales and strategy. Facebook's global payment director Kohani Van Dyke recently joined Ripple as its new senior vice president of business and corporate development. A director at the bookkeeping giant PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, Ben Ingram, quit his position at the firm and joined the cryptocurrency exchange Bitcoin.com.au as its CEO. Top executives from Fortune 500 companies moving over to the cryptocurrency firms. This reveals the increasing recognition and acceptance that blockchain-powered cryptocurrencies are receiving across the world. A Thomson Reuters survey conducted among 400 plus clients throughout all of the Thomson Reuters trading solutions. It revealed that 20% of the financial firms are considering launching cryptocurrency trading firms in 2018. Hey, what did I tell you? You either got ICOs one year, blockchain the next year, and you'll have the year of exchanges coming out, and we're going to see that. The exodus of the top executives also coincides with various jurisdictions in different parts of the world pushing on to create a legal framework for cryptocurrencies and blockchain businesses. In February, the Swiss Financial Market Survey Authority, the FINMA, stupid abbreviations, published a set of guidelines for the regulation of the initial coin offerings. Thailand and the Philippines also recently established new regulations for token offerings. In both countries, elites seeking to conduct an ICO will be required to file with an application with their respective regulatory bodies for approval. South Korea is also expected to have a regulatory framework for domestic ICOs in place soon. And that's your take right there on what's going on right now. And hey, check this out. The U.S. This is going to be good. We got some good articles for you guys. You're going to like this today, man. Check us out over at the Bitcoin Radio Network. I'm Crypto Famous, and I'm smiling because I like dogs. All right. All right. U.S. DEA criminal activity in cryptocurrency has dropped 80% since 2013. All right. Well, that's right here in the U.S., so that's good news. Why? Because the Drug Enforcement Administration and special agents leave a house Friday, September 23rd, 2011, in Roswell, Nevada, as a part of the investigation that included the arrest of dozens suspects drug trafficking. Friday, blah, 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 blah. An agent of the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, has noted that Bitcoin's role in crime has dropped to just 10% of transactions, while operations themselves have grown tremendously. All right. In an interview, the DEA Special Agent Letitia Infantine, whatever, who is a member of a 10-person cyber investigation task force, said that the ratio of legitimate to legitimate Bitcoin transactions has flipped over the past 5 years, noting the volume has grown immensely in the amount of transactions, and the dollar has grown tremendously over the years in criminal activity, but the ratio has decreased. That's good news. It's good to hear something good in crypto, isn't it, guys? Because we always hear, oh my God, Bitcoin's just for drug addicts. That's so ridiculous, and I just had to make a crazy face about that because it is just as stupid as it sounds. The concept of criminals turning to cryptocurrency as an approach to cash traditionally formed a central argument, but by those critical of the Bitcoin's future. Regulators to have set about tackling the pervasive usage of cryptocurrencies for illicit purposes, often associated with terrorism and money laundering. As Bitcoin's popularity has grown, however, it is now legitimate trading with forms of overwhelming majority of activity with the infinite nothing that the majority of matters are used for price speculation. She added that although privacy-focused altcoins are less liquid and more anonymous than Bitcoin, the DEA still has ways of tracking currencies such as Monero, Zcash, Infinite included. All right, so they're just telling you they could either be just, you know what, I really don't think they have ways to track them, Monero and Zcash. You can, all right, here's what their claim to fame right now, guys, is this. You can see anything move on the blockchain. All right, it's public. I mean, you can go on the, and you can watch and you can see where it's going. You can follow the coins and tokens to where they're going. You just don't know who's in control of them. And I guarantee you can't do it with Monero or Zcash. So they're lying right to you because they can't even figure out how to lock down Bitcoin, let alone Monero and Zcash that are completely decentralized. So I beg to differ with them. Sometimes, they like to put out a little FUD to scare you. Oh my gosh, they're going to now track that? Oh my goodness, I better be scared, guys. Woo, I can't use Monero no more. No, don't be feeling that way. They cannot track this stuff. They can watch it and see where it goes. But there's no, if it just disappears off the blockchain and goes into a wallet, but they don't know what that wallet is, and they don't know who owns it. So at this current time anyways, the blockchain actually gives us a lot of equipment to be able to identify people. All right, and that's what I was talking about. But it doesn't give out the information from the decentralized. They're only gathering this information from new centralized applications that are being implicated. Unless they've got something built that can track this, but if they do, it would be beyond my imagination on it. But I actually want them to keep using them cryptocurrencies. And at a U.S. House public meeting on digital assets in mid-July, Anderson Horowitz managing partner Scott Cooper suggested that Bitcoin is law enforcement's best friend due to the ability to track illicit transactions on the blockchain. See what I'm talking about? You can track it on the blockchain, but as soon as it hits a private wallet, it's gone. It's gone. And but I know that they do have some implications in some new technology that is in place, and a lot of exchanges are using it, and where they can follow it and kind of trap it before it gets off of the blockchain and so forth into cold storage. So, you know, hey, you got it right there from us first, right here live, Bitcoin Radio Network. All right, let's get into 2 big reasons for ETH optimism. All right, so I woke up this morning to something like what? I hear it's going to go to 350. What was my indicator over here? Let me just pull out here. Let me just see here. All right, let's see right here. All right, let's see here. All right, sorry guys, I should have had this, but I got a breaking news this morning. What does it say here? All right, sorry. Just give me a second to pull it up. ETH is about to hit 350. All right, so I'll get these texts from our inside crew in the morning. Usually wake up, we hit our money in the morning. All right, and I got, ETH is going to hit 350 soon. It's going to hit 350 soon. All right, well, let's check out what is actually going on. Ethereum has been removed down with the rest of the market, but it still has signs of life that are worth an investment's eye. And this is why I bring these to you. I told you guys to start talking more about coins and good things that are happening in them instead of a bunch of negativity. So this is good. I'm glad to see that Media 1.3 is following that kind of adoption here. All right, let's talk about this. Mass adoption has marched on with tech advancements that are pushing the ETH smart contracts closer to reality. Regulatory bodies have been positive for ETH to continue forward in 2018 and beyond. Price fundamentals look like they could give ETH some room for price growth as well. Since hitting a record high of 1,400 in the beginning of the year, Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, has struggled like the rest of the other crypto coins since the ETH has lost over 70% of its value. Nevertheless, recent developments indicate a rally may be imminent, which might see the token reclaim its former glories. Boy, that's a hell of a buy right now. If you can get that baby around 350, 400, and it's going to clear its old glories of 1,400, I just got goosebumps. All right, so below we will look at 2 of the main reasons why ETH is undervalued, and it's my belief that ETH price has been dragged down as the correction from the massive spike with a crypto market ripped up by hacks, manipulation, and basically a bunch of FUD people talking out there, you know. Mass adoption of the Ethereum platform and token co-creator start of the year said that he expected the price of Ethereum to triple by the end of 2018. Triple. If that's the case right now and you can get it as cheap as you are, you'd be almost stupid not to go buy you some ETH right now. And this was, the organizations were looking at the Ethereum protocol and asking themselves how it can benefit them. And speaking to BNN, he said, what you're seeing with Ethereum is exponential enhanced in the number of projects. There are billions of dollars being poured into the ecosystem right now. Maybe 10 times more projects this year than last year, which could easily lead to the doubling, probably even tripling in price by the end of the year. And see, that's where we have to pay attention, guys, because when you're looking at right now, you're, oh my gosh, it's so down. It was at 14, now it's down. You look at what's coming into that market, and when you see what's coming in, and you compare it to last year, although we had a big jump in BTC last year, and that manipulated a lot of prices. We got to keep that in mind and hope the same thing happens this year. I'm famous. Don't go nowhere.
ShareDrop is the first and only airdrop channel to deliver over 90% more value to its audience with the referral tokens it collects, otherwise kept by competing airdrop channels, putting more money in the pockets of users and helping good blockchain projects succeed is our mission. Visit sharedrops.io to learn more. That's sharedrops with an S.io.
Crypto Coffee, the first specialty coffee made exclusively for the crypto trading community. 100% Colombian coffee beans, artisan roasted in Hutchinson, Minnesota. So good, you won't live without it.
I love it.
Price $19 for a 12-ounce bag, plus shipping. To order, go to www.bitcoinradionetwork.io. Go. Click on the banner and enjoy.
Have you heard of New York Coin? The best kept secret in crypto. Lightning fast transactions with real world use. Worldwide. No network fees and easy. Low difficulty mining too. All with a current market cap under $15 million. Meet NYC. NewYorkCoin.net.
Let's try something different.
Join BNN for the 6 o'clock news with Crypto Famous Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Famous will keep you up to date with live breaking news as it happens. Also, live interviews from the leading platforms in cryptocurrency. A Media 1-3 production, exclusively on BRN, the Bitcoin Radio Network.
BRN, all systems ready.
Bitcoin activated. Blockchain activated. Ethereum activated. Litecoin activated.
All systems ready for launch.
3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network, #1 in cryptocurrency.
All right, welcome back. Red Bull and Swarovski are testing cryptocurrency tokens in exchange for engagement. All right, so now you can see Red Bull's jumping into cryptocurrency. I mean, can you believe everything that's going on? If you just follow us from day to day, you just got to be amazed in how much is going on in cryptocurrency and the adoptions that are happening. And you know what? Only 2% of us really know about cryptocurrency. That means 98% of the people are really being left in the dark about this, and some event is going to happen in this world where one day everybody wakes up and you're either broke or you got cryptocurrency or a bunch of gold and silver, I guess. But, you know, it's been a year since Canadian messaging app Kik, all right, created its own cryptocurrency to help bands engage with users to give Kik a way to distinctify itself from Facebook. Now, more of the pieces are falling into place with brands trying out the crypto known as KIN, K-I-N. Brands including Red Bull and Swarovski have been experimenting with KIN, K-I-N, giving fans tokens in exchange for time spent with polling questions that help the brands better understand their users. You see how this is one creative way that they're using the cryptocurrency to get people to fill out them polls and to do things? Hey, marketing in crypto, you better be creative out here, because if you think you're going to do it the traditional way, you're going to spend a lot of money on nothing. Last month, KIN quietly released its own app for Android that doubles as a crypto wallet and lets users earn KIN by engaging with brands and other platforms via quizzes, surveys, and videos. Pretty intelligent, right? I like it. I like whenever I see good technology put to good use. This is it right here, guys. The app, which is called Kinit, K-I-N-I-T, is the first test case for users' interest in the crypto, and in turn, the first test case for whether the promises of Kik's 100 million initial coin offering will pan out. Well, we'll have to just wait and see. Among the first companies to plug into KIN's is Swelly, S-W-E-L-L-Y, which conducts polls for brands and platforms like Kik, Facebook Messenger, and now Kinnet. An Australian company also uses chatbot to target audiences, especially US and European users between the ages of 14 and 25, that might be interested in answering questions for brands. According to Swelly CEO Peter, the company has built up a user base of 8 million with monthly users in the millions since its 2016 debate. Users have answered more than 200 million questions. While it didn't offer rewards for the questions in the beginning, the company later started offering points before it saw offering cryptocurrency as a way to further reward engagement. I think that's a swell idea. Seems how the guy's last name is Swelly's team. Swell idea, don't you think? Swelly's team considered doing its own ICO, but then came across Kik and thought it made more sense to use Kin rather than starting from scratch. Over the past few weeks, Swelly has been conducting surveys for brands using Kin. Red Bull was the first, followed by Swarovski and others when Swelly asked questions about logos, Kin designs, or social media. Users are rewarded with Kin for answering 10 questions. So hey man, you guys go check this article out over at BitcoinRadioNetwork.io. It's pretty cool. I think you guys will enjoy it. We're going over to the next cryptocurrency firms removing a major industry pain point. What is this about right here? Hey, don't worry guys, we got this time traveler coming up here. I think, what is it? Now I think the next article here, we're going to cover some time travel, which I thought was just really crazy. But all right, right now we're talking about the Swiss bank, and Merkel will offer accounts to cryptocurrency firms. That's because the second Swiss bank, the Zurich-based private bank, has agreed to forming a banking partnership with cryptocurrency firms. You see? At first, they're going to shut the door on you, and then they open it up later on when they figure out, look, we're missing out because this is growing faster than we can keep up with it. So they have to open up the doors. All right, resolving a major pain point for companies that operate in the industry. The news was the first to report by the financial publication International Investment. Previously followed Zurich organization Falcon Private Bank was the highest profile Swiss bank comfortably with offering services to the blockchain companies. Last year, Falcon even began offering cryptocurrencies assets management services through through a corporation agreement with Bitcoin. Unlike Falcon, let's see, Merkel does not currently plan to offer cryptocurrency asset administrations or custody services. However, the bank recently published a report on cryptocurrencies in which it said it will keep an eye on this asset class. All right, so let's see. We keeping an eye on the development of these investment instruments and the corresponding progress on the regulatory side without looking into gains exposures to this young asset class at the present time. This is true not just for direct investments in cryptocurrencies, but also expenditures in necessary technology for the trading and custody of these instruments. All right, it is generally prepared to accept funds generated through cryptocurrencies, be it through speculative transactions or in the form of payment received for services provided or from mining profits, the bank added. Now, did I not say that yesterday? These banks are going to take interest when you deposit your US dollars or whatever dollar or whatever you use for currency. When you deposit that into the bank, they're making interest on it. Big time interest on it. You know what they're going to do? They're going to take the interest. They're going to give you they're going to give you 0.02 on a yearly basis, right? Which is basically nothing. And then they're going to turn around and say, hey, all right, we just made 98% interest off of your money, and now we're going to go flip it, and we're going to use it to buy mining rigs, and we're going to mine BTC and all these other cryptocurrencies and double and triple, and guess what? You're not going to get any of the benefits from that. That's my thinking on that anyways. All right, let's go to the next one here. So we're going to time travel. I've been waiting to cover this one today. I thought it was really cool. I'm like one of them type of guys, if you know me from a previous network that I used to own, Liberty Broadcasting Network, it was a little bit more on the kind of religion, end times, and conspiracy based. And we covered all sorts of things. And there's a lot of people that we interviewed that they think they're time travelers. But time traveler millionaire wants to open Australia's first cryptocurrency bank. I mean, what the hell did I just read? This guy's a time traveler? I mean, what machine does he got that nobody else knows about? According to news.com, the founder of a country's leading comparison website Finder is not deterred by the industry's volatility. In fact, he believes that the interest in digital currencies is more powerful than ever. All right. At its core, you've got to remember, just because the price of Bitcoin has gone down, the people feel angry. That doesn't reduce the interest, which is a fact. Even through industry's enthusiasts are well aware of the allure of the decentralization, and the masses are still getting there. And get there they will, according to Shibesta. You don't have your money. The bank has your money. That's right. You don't have nothing but a piece of plastic. And if that piece of plastic gets shut off because something happens in the financial industry, guess what? The very first, let's just say there's a crash in the market. I mean a complete, they can't repair it. Done. In the United States. Let's just say this happens. What's the first thing to go? Anybody out there know? First thing to go, credit cards, ATMs, zapped, all at once, done. You have no credit, so if you're not holding that money, and the bank's holding that money, and something happens, God forbid anything happens, but if it does, you're SOL. And that's the bottom line. The bank has your money. Have you ever gone to the checking and asked for all your money out? And if anybody did a bank run or anything that I was just explaining, guess what? You would be just completely out of money on it. And right now, they wouldn't be able to service it. And that's why I'm so big on the crypto. I think eventually people will go, oh my God, this is so messed up. And they'll move to where they can hold their own value and not all of their money, but you know, people want to hold some of it. Cryptocurrency is the future. And I'm telling you guys this, and you need to tell everybody that you know. All these companies do not spend all this money going into cryptocurrency. I don't care what CNN, Fox News, whatever all these other people want to say. They can lie up and down, tell you whatever they want. Mainstream media news is more like a social engineering tool. Let's just be honest. If they want to manipulate the population, they can put out whatever they want and people would just buy into it. And that's a sad thing. That makes a lot of people out there like sheep. Sheep can't see very well and they go by voices. So if somebody's telling you something and you're just listening to that voice and doing what you're told, you ain't no better than a damn sheep. All right, let's go here. We're living in the future, and that's what I'm all about. I think I'm no, I'm not speaking in this. This is the gentleman right there. He says, that's what I'm all about, and I think I'm a time traveler. I've traveled forward 5 years into the future and worked it out then, and then came back and tried to take active steps to make it happen. All right, so who the hell is this guy, man? We got to look this guy up and get him on the network. I want to talk to a time traveler. Matter of fact, I want to come chill with you for a weekend, and we can talk cryptocurrency, and we can go check out the future and see what it's like. I'll come back and tell all of you about it, every single detail. I'll even take some pictures on my phone so I can prove I was there. All right, it almost sounds ridiculous, especially, but hey, you never know. You can check out CERN. I think the world governments are trying to make some kind of time travel machine called CERN. Look it up. All right. This is the next step, and Shabista's future appears to be setting up the cryptocurrency bank. However, in order to offer its clients a range of financial services, said the bank's requirements as the authorities authorized deposit-taking institution, the ADI license, in which is why Shabistas has purchased a personal shareholding in an existing bank in West Australia's Goldfields Money. All right, there you go. Check that article out over there. Go read it. It's pretty interesting. This guy really thinks he's a time traveler. I would love to see the crew, Media One, get a hold of these guys so we can get this guy on there. I want to know more about what this guy's doing. Hey, I'm not going to say that he's crazy. Sounds crazy, but I don't know. Maybe somebody's invented time travel. I'll go check it out. I'll go travel with him a little bit. Come back and let you guys all know about it. All right, let's go over here. Cryptocurrency. Well, let's see. Opera to launch built-in cryptocurrency wallet for desktop browser. All right, so here we're going to cover this right here, the old Opera. Even the Opera is getting into it. I mean, we've covered sports. We've got the Opera. We've got Red Bull. We got Amazon. What else do you guys need to hear before you figure out that the world is adapting to cryptocurrency? What more does it take to get you guys fired up to let you know, hey, even though Bitcoin's down right now, not to freak out. Look at what's being developed. Look at the big companies. All the big Nephilim are coming into the organizations now. Whenever they put their money into it, boom, it's going to blow up. It's got no choice, guys. I mean, that's facts. And that's reality. And you know what? I'm famous, and I'll be back right after this.
ShareDrop is the first and only airdrop channel to deliver over 90% more value to its audience with the referral tokens it collects, otherwise kept by competing airdrop channels, putting more money in the pockets of users and helping good blockchain projects succeed is our mission. Visit sharedrops.io to learn more. That's sharedrops with an S.io.
Crypto Coffee, the first specialty coffee made exclusively for the crypto trading community. 100% Colombian coffee beans, artisan roasted in Hutchinson, Minnesota. So good, you won't live without it.
I love it.
Price $19 for a 12-ounce bag, plus shipping. To order, go to www.bitcoinradionetwork.io. Go. Click on the banner and enjoy.
Have you heard of New York Coin? The best kept secret in crypto. Lightning fast transactions with real world use. Worldwide. No network fees and easy. Low difficulty mining too. All with a current market cap under $15 million. Meet NYC. NewYorkCoin.net.
Let's try something different.
Join BNN for the 6 o'clock news with Crypto Famous Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Famous will keep you up to date with live breaking news as it happens. Also, live interviews from the leading platforms in cryptocurrency. A Media 1-3 production, exclusively on BRN, the Bitcoin Radio Network.
BRN, all systems ready.
Bitcoin activated. Blockchain activated. Ethereum activated. Litecoin activated.
All systems ready for launch.
3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network, #1 in cryptocurrency.
All right, welcome back. Gotta love them commercials produced right here in-house at the Bitcoin Radio Network. All right, before we jump into any of the article over there about Opera, we are going to do comments because I promised you guys I'd do the comment generator. Romel Sniper threw it in. Is FOMO 3D a scam? After I got off yesterday broadcast, okay, I went and I dug up that platform. And then I'm like, why was this platform even put across my desk for news coverage? Why did we even do an article on this anyways? I have no idea. But I would probably, and I'm not going to say anything negative, I'm not going to say anything good or bad about this. But Romel, this is what I think. Do investigation. And if it's a get rich quick thing, stay the hell away from it, because you know you guys are smarter than that, right? So that one, I'm gonna say maybe 75-25 that it is. Maybe that's allegedly, you know, allegedly. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I gotta watch out so I don't, you know, cause any FUD about that program. Do your own investigation, guys. But I would probably stay away from that one. All right, there we go. Back Williams is Greg Grant the real Satoshi Nakamoto? Now that's a hell of a good question. I would have to say no though. And why do I say no? Because I believe that Satoshi Nakamoto is a false name that was put onto an AI program, and AI created Bitcoin. It's too perfect. It's you know, when man creates something, there's always that level of error. And when machine or computer does things, it seems to be more perfect. And if you look at the structure of the Bitcoin and how it actually, you know, difficulty level and how it switches its paragrams and everything up, you'll see that there's just, it was one hell of a programming team that did it if it was humans. But I think it was an AI program that learned it and then designed it and is still operating it on today. That's my take. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm wrong. But I am famous, and I'll be right back here with some more news on that Opera.
BRN, Bitcoin Radio Network.
All right, Opera is introducing its desktop web browser with built-in crypto wallet functionality, according to the press release shared with BNN Wednesday, August 8th. The firm already offers a mobile crypto wallet as a part of its beta version of Opera for Android, which launched early July earlier this year. Opera cites strong interest and overwhelming positive responses from the crypto community to the mobile crypto wallet as it imputes for its latest move. The new desktop version will work by enabling users to associate their desktop browser to their existing crypto wallet enabled mobile app by scanning a QR code, a system that Opera has been using to synchronize the desktop, the mobile apps for several years already. For example, with its WhatsApp web client, all right, using a connected mobile desktop system means that the wallet can implement the phone's secure system and lock to enable users to sign transactions using their fingerprint rather than entering in passwords or into their browsers, which the press release notes is not only more efficient but perhaps more secure until the fingerprint reader breaks, and then what? Could cost some money there, so you got to think about that. I like old technology. Write down the code, store it somewhere in a shoebox underneath the dog cage or somewhere and built into the floor. I don't know where you put your security stuff, but that's what I like. I like that old school stuff. All right, the existing Android crypto wallet is, let's see, is controlled, meaning that the keys are stored on the phone rather than a centralized server. Which I don't know if I like that idea either. If it's stored on the phone, phones are easily hacked. I mean, cell phones are one of the easiest things to hack. All right, and well, as long as you've got your, security on there, you should be all right. But as with the mobile app, the desktop client will support tokens as well as digital collectibles. With product led of Opera Crypto, Charlie Hamill committing the browser's integration signifies the future steps in making cryptocurrencies a Web 3.0 mainstream. Opera's web and mobile browser has notably included anti-crypto jacking software as of January this year. And if you're going to have something out there on a phone, you better have some anti-crypto jacking software. All right, and that's good to know. So that kind of clears up a little bit that I was just talking about. In June, the unconfirmed rumors arose that the fashionable brokerage and crypto trading app Robinhood would be offering native crypto wallet functionality after the firm posted a job advertisement for cryptocurrency engineers that suggested its investigation developing a wallet infrastructure. That's your news right there of that. Over 9 billion wiped off of Bitcoin's value. 9 billion. I told you guys we were going to talk about the SEC. Here we go. 9 billion's been wiped out after the SEC postpones key decision on cryptocurrencies ETF. And I gotta just tell you guys, shame on every last one of you out there that did this or that causes this to go down. We should not be so heavily invested on the ETF as a survival technique for the BTC. Okay, this is just ridiculous. Let's put confidence back into the market. Let's show the whales and the people over there on the New York Stock Exchange that we Bitcoin people, we run this Bitcoin. You guys don't. Quit kind of short it and do all this bad stuff and push the price down. If we investors get in there and just keep buying it up as cheaper it goes, guess what's going to happen? It has no choice but to flip, baby. All right, Bitcoin fell sharply on Wednesday after the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission delayed a decision on the proposed Bitcoin Exchange Trading Fund ETF. I called it 2-3 weeks ago, people. I told you that they're going to come out and they're going to tell you that it's going to be postponed until September. And it actually got postponed until September 30th. Who was right? Famous. One more time. Geez, I don't know, but if you guys follow me, you're going to find out that we nailed this a couple weeks in advance for you guys. All right. And the ETF fund, all right, well, which would definitely have been the first financial product of its kind. Cryptocurrency markets fell as a result. Bitcoin was down around 8% from 24 hours ago at 10:53 a.m. London time, trading at just over 6,500 according to data from CoinDesk. Its value had fallen over 9 billion. Investment firm Van Eck teamed up with SolidX and financial services company earlier this year in a bid to launch an ETF that is backed by actual Bitcoins rather than futures. And the ETF is a financial product that tracks the price of assets and it's listed on an exchange. It means that the investors don't really have to buy the underlying asset. The ETFs are seen as a way for institutional investors to get into cryptocurrency investing in a safer way by buying Bitcoin on the crypto asset exchange. This is Van Dyke's third attempt to push a Bitcoin ETF through, having been rejected by the SEC twice previously on these occasions. The SEC said that it's pushing away its decision until September 30th. Just as Famous claimed 2 to 3 weeks ago what would happen exactly. I called it right down to the T. Right down to the T. You guys, BRN, Media 1-3, we don't play. We know what we're doing. We know what we're talking about here. Bitcoin, which is the world's largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization value, has fallen dramatically for from the near 20,000 record high it hit in December of 2017, but Bitcoin was recovered from June when it fell below $6,000. And I think we're right on our move to right close to that $6,000. You don't believe me? Go look at the thumbnail. WTF, Bitcoin going to $6,000. What? Called it again. We're getting closer to that $6,000. Famous, going to be 100 for 100 on this one. Batting average has got to be amazing right now. And the interest in the virtual currency appears to have enhanced Bitcoin's share of the entire cryptocurrency market is its highest level this year. And near it was when the digital coin hit its highest price level in the history. There are a number of applications underway to get Bitcoin ETF. Remember, it's not just the Twins' application that was in. There's many of them that are out there to get this ETF listed, but so far none have been approved by the SEC. A secondary attempt for Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, the twins I was just mentioning about, the founders of the crypto exchange Gemini, to list their ETF was recently rejected by the SEC again. So, what's going on? Let's get Bitcoin going back, baby. I think we're going to see a nice little dip down to maybe 6 grand. And it could go even further. It could go down to 5. I'm not making that FUD adjustment. Hold your BTC. Don't let it go right now. Hold it. Hodl, 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 baby. Until we get to that moon stage. I think next month is going to bring some great things into cryptocurrencies that we've never seen before. I think we're going to see it spike just like we did last year. I think we just got to get over this FUD about the SEC and get on with what Bitcoin. Bitcoin was doing great without the SEC last year. And it's up to us, the investors, to make sure that Bitcoin does good this year. Why is it at our best interest to make sure BTC does good? Because when BTC does good, so does the rest of the coins out there. And these are facts, all right? Because you got to buy that to get the others. All right, guys, so it's been a great day broadcasting with you guys today. I hope you guys learned something today in the news, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's broadcast. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to hang out with me for an hour and talk about this news, roughly an hour. We got a lot we're doing here at the network. Got some new updates. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Also, hey, if you're looking to advertise with us here at the BitcoinRadioNetwork.io, check us out at info@BitcoinRadioNetwork.io. I will have our sales director get a hold of you and give you current pricing and plans. I think you'll be amazed at what BRN and Media 13 can do for you. Bitcoin Radio Network is here to stay. Media 13 is here to stay. You know, we just gotta we got some things that we gotta take care of and get it in. So hey, it's been great hanging out with you guys. You know what time it is, right? It's time for Famous to go play a little frisbee golf, just like I do every day after the broadcast. Yesterday I had a -5. That's right. On the front 9, -5, baby. That's pretty damn good. All right, I'm feeling good today. I love you guys. I'm Famous. Until tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, stay classy.